Okay, so let's start this video on how to use airplane mode. I did make like an introduction video explaining what airplane mode is and what you need to use airplane mode. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link in the description. On the left side of the screen, you'll see my cell phone. On the right side, you'll see my tablet. My tablet does have data on it, but if you don't have data or cellular service on your tablet, just make sure it's hooked up to Wi-Fi. Okay, so I'm going to do this in real time, so bear with me here. Alright, so like I said in the first video, you'll need a VPN. Here I have Proton VPN, as you can see. We'll open that up. Just make sure it's connected. I'll disconnect it, connect it. And you just need this VPN on your first device. Okay, here we are at the main screen of Monopoly Go. Now I'm going to open up the app on the other device, and I want you to see what happens. Okay, now I'm just going to roll this dice really quick. There we go. New device detected. So, you can't use two devices at once at the same time. Alright, but you want this new device detected screen to come up. But you want to make sure you start it off with, well, you could do either screen, but I like to make sure it's on the second screen first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit OK, and it's going to restart the game. And then on the other one, you'll see new device detected, and we'll just leave it on that screen. Okay, so here we go. So this is how it works. Okay. So airplane mode is just exactly what it says. You're using airplane mode. So if we, as you can see, I got a lot of dice here, but I'm going to just show you the last three digits. So it says 038, right? 190, 038. And I'm on go, as you can see. So, if we put in airplane mode, and we do it, we roll the dice. Oh, that's a good thing. We want shutdown, right? So, let's say if you want that. We'll just simply take it off airplane mode, and it will go back to the data, and now we're good. That's what we wanted. Now, I'm just going to just hit this really quick. Okay. So as you can see here, this is a good example first. We hit something that we wanted, right? So we want to keep it. So we had it in airplane mode, and now take it off airplane mode. And we got our first railroad. That's a good thing. Alright, so now we just repeat the steps. Alright, let's take it off let's take it on airplane mode again. And let's roll the dice. 5. That was nothing. I just lost 100 dice. So, it's still on airplane mode. And we'll hit OK on the next one. And if you see, it's going to go back to the railroad that we were just at. And we're going to get that 100 dice back. So you can see on the left screen, I got 878. Dice on the right. I'm not going to say the whole thing. On the right, I got 978. And now the right side is in real time. And so what we want to do is we want to put it on a low dice or whatever and roll it so we could get rid of that roll. And now, if we go back to this device, make sure you close out Monopoly Go, take it off airplane mode, and open the app back up. It's going to update with your 100 dice back, well, -1, of course. And of course, the new device detected is going to come up on the other screen. And now look, here we go. We got the dice back, and we're on exactly what we were on the other screen. And you put it back to 100, and you do it again. Put it on airplane mode, roll a dice. Now, chance could be good, but in this case it's not. So I don't want that roll. So I hit OK again. And we're going to close this out. Now you can close it out and take it off airplane mode. That won't matter. And as you can see on the right, we're back where we started. I'll roll the dice to get rid of that roll. And then repeat the process. So let's open this back up. Now, just a little quick note, if the right side doesn't go into new device detected, because you want that up, because you can't do it, because you have to restart it, just hit the top where you see the railroad, and automatically go to new device detected. So here we're back on the left screen, and that's it. You just repeat the process. Now, of course, there's a lot of strategy involved in this game. Everyone has their own preference. For example, if I'm on airplane mode, let me put this back on. Sometimes I like to do 2 rolls just in case. You know, if I don't get anything in the first roll, like that's nothing, I'll do another roll. You know, it just depends on what you're rolling at. I got plenty of dice, so I could afford to lose 200 dice. It's not a big deal. So I'll hit again. But look, that's 2 bad rolls, right? So now I'm going to go to the other side and put it back on. I'm going to close this screen out, take airplane mode off. And now it's going to go back to the beginning where I was before. And as you can see, I'm back at the beginning. And it's back at 976 dice. Okay, and then I need to get rid of those 2 rolls. Well, actually, you only need to do it once. Okay, you could do 2 for good measure, but once will be fine, because if I go back here, okay, it's going to go update. See, there I am, and I got my dice back. So you can see the theory here, you know what I mean? That's how it works. Now 100 dice, sure, but now if you got high roller and you're doing 1,000 dice, well, you can see what a big difference that makes. Now I do want to show you why you need a VPN. So we're going to close this out. We're going to go to Proton VPN. We're going to disconnect. Okay, now I'm going to bring this back up. Now, this is what happens when you don't have a VPN installed on your phone. Okay, so let's open the app back up. And now we don't have it on a VPN. So I just want to show you what happens here. Let's take 100. Let's make sure. Okay. And airplane mode. And let's just start rolling. You see how no internet comes up? So what happens is, now when the no internet comes up, I literally can't do anything to my screen. It's just, it locks. And so, yeah, you might get 1 roll, maybe 2 at the best, but this no internet comes up really fast. So if you have the VPN on, it gives you like maybe 8 to 10 rolls, maybe around there. I mean, you don't really need that much, but it just keeps this no internet from coming up really fast. Sometimes it'll just come up in 1 roll. And so if it does that, it defeats the whole purpose. You're not going to get anywhere. So that's the reason why that we want the VPN installed. Now, as you can see, all I was doing was using a VPN and disabling the data on my phone. For those of you that thinks that's cheating, you know, it is what it is. I'm not hacking into anything. I'm not using third-party software. I don't think it's cheating, but even if you use airplane mode, you're not going to really get far in the game. There's actually a lot of strategy that's involved in this game to get a lot of dice. So anyways, I will show you that later. All right, and thanks for watching.